Is there a twist in this tale?
Alakapali's been around a long time, Ali. He's got lots of experience. Captain Bangladesh, he's bowled leggies, he's batted in the middle order, gone to World Cups. He's an old hand now, he's got an old head there. And you'd like to think that he's not going to do anything silly, but I always worry when he runs between the wickets. He looks like an absolute run-out specialist. Okay, here we go.
Mulawal Bhatti finds the outside edge, and he'll be happy with that. Get Shoaib Malik off strike. Let me bowl at the new batsman. Exactly what he would have wanted, other than obviously getting him out first ball. These are the 2 wickets. Should have played the cut, played the hook, paid the price. Full, straight, knocked them over. Gave himself room and was nowhere near it in the end. Now then, as you mentioned, Alakapali been round the block. Been there, done that. Seen situations such as this. He knows that he needs to get down the other end, get a single. Simple as that. Got inside the line, glided it down to backward square leg, so achieves exactly what he set out to do.
Yeah, he walked into guard and looked around and walked around the crease, just settled himself nicely. Now, will we see him bat? Oh, look at that. It means a lot. It means a lot.
What a finale here in Chittagong. Couldn't hope for a better game to end the series of games here. Nail-biting stuff. Another single. He's not fussed at the moment, Shoaib Malik. You always think that he's got it under control. Vastly experienced. Decent delivery. Just trying to give himself a bit of room. Likes that cut shot. And Mulawal Bhatti followed him. So just able to nudge it out on the offside and get a single.
Dot balls are gold now, though. Get 1 or 2. Just give themselves a chance in the second last over.
Now then, is that off the body? I think it is. Huge roar from the crowd, but he knew straight away that he had hit him. Shoulder maybe. There we go, he's just indicating 1 for the over. As you mentioned, they gold, dot balls.
I think he sconned him, you know. I think he hit him on the helmet. The only way it could have gone forward. Yeah, thank goodness for helmets today. It would have been motor car on the field with a little cross on it.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Take a bow, Alakapali. That was a great delivery. It was full, probably not as straight as it should have been, which allowed him to use that little bit of width to get some bat on it and get it past third man. Terrific composure under pressure.
Gee, he played it nice and late. Watched it. There you go. No luck involved there at all. Oh, it's good.
Well, that settles the nerves in the dugout. 7 off the over now. Prior to that delivery, there was only 3 off the over. Starting to get a bit tight. Now a ball remaining. And they're up with what the desired run rate should be. Tries for the Yorker again. Digs it out. Another single. So on track. 18 overs bowled, 121 for 5. One left.
.121 for 5, 16 needed, 12 balls left. Here we go.
There, dot ball. He's seriously into this game, Mohammed Amir. Prior to running up and bowling that first ball, he was making sure the field was exactly right. And he's got it in the right area. Trying to run it down to third man. There is protection down there, so it probably would have just been the single. Exquisite shot in the previous over, and just trying to repeat it.
I'd be so nervous as a fielder if I did something wrong. It was crazy.
Full again. Just the one to mid-off. Right, so he's off strike, Alakopali. That means Shoaib Malik. Now then, what's he going to try and do? They're just happy to get singles off this over. Try and get 6 off it and leave themselves 10 to get off the last. It's a tough ask in that last over, surely. You've got to try and do something about it in this over. Does he try and be a little innovative and find the boundary?
A boundary now would be gold. A boundary now, you'd suddenly look at it and think, oh well, it's over. So it's so crucial. Mashrafi, look at him. Oh, like a cat on a hot tin roof.
Now then, will they run 2? He's coming back as Alakopali forces the fumble. Probably would have got back anyway. But just a little look up by the fielder, and that allowed him to just misjudge the ball. Umar Akmal it is. Just a little look up, I reckon, at the last minute, and he's not focused on the ball.
Well, the batters nearly run into each other. Look. Watch now. Look at this.
He's not happy. Mohammed Amir, there we go. There's the little fumble. As I said, even if he had taken it cleanly, I'm not sure that he would have been able to effect the run out. Shot! Shot! That's a stroke that he favours. A go-to shot for Shoaib Malik. He's given himself room. Hasn't managed to get it in the block hole. And he's managed to get it up and over backward point. Is that the shot that wins him the game?
Yeah, it's the cut on length. That's what he does well. Gets himself room and backs away, opens up. I fancy for them to win now, they've got to get him out. He's got to do something wrong.
Yep, they need a wicket. Desperately need a wicket. 2 balls remaining in this penultimate over. Backs away again, follows him, this time gets it right. Just the single. 8 required, 7 balls left. Admonishing himself. Mashrafi can't sit anymore, he's pacing.
Well, 1 ball left. What happens? They get a single into the over. Alakopali on strike. Dot ball wicket. And then what? Oh my goodness.
All manner and means of connotations still possible in this game. 1 ball remaining. They're going to take the single, so Alakopali will take strike for the last over. 7 will be required. 130 for 5. Is almost too much to bear. Comilla Victorians captain Mashrafi Mortaza pacing around the dugout. He's the next man in. Will he be required? Will he have to go out there and try and hit the winning runs for his team, or will Alakopali and Shoaib Malik see it home?
Can I read a script for you? Dot ball wicket super over.
Stop it. Bilawal Bhatti entrusted with the last over. They can't bear to watch. Alok Kapali on strike. Oh! He's tried to bowl the Yorker. It's a no ball, and that means a free hit. I'll read you another script. That's it. Gotta be. No ball, plus they crossed, so they get 2. And they'll have a free hit now. Bilawal Bhatti, what have you done?
Well, the lady's starting to clear her throat, but that can happen. Oh, I tell you what, that is not a ball you want to get in your lifetime.
It's not military medium, Bilawal Bhatti. He's bowled at 140 clicks. He's done really well to fend it off Alok Kapali. And they crossed, so Shoaib Malik on strike. He's gone for it. Up and over mid-off. Dilshan was in the circle. Just didn't get enough of it in the middle of the bat. Probably the toe end, but 2 nonetheless. So that means the equation 3 now in 5 balls. Massive, massive error from Bilawal Bhatti. Maybe there's a bit of dew out there. Maybe the moisture on the surface because of the rain we've had. Did it slip out? Oh no. Down to third man. Is it a case that no ball and possibly this defeat signals the end of the Chittagong Vikings in this tournament? Is it a bridge too far for them to, even if they win the rest of their games, to get into that top 4? I think it is. What a chase. What a composed chase from the Comilla Victorians.
Captain shouting.
Stay out of it, Mashrafi. Stay out of it. You've got one of the best in the business in Shoaib Malik out there. Let him marshal it home. Get back in the dugout.
I'm glad I don't have to make a call as the man of the match here. I'd hate to know it's going to be. To make that decision is going to be huge. I don't know who it's going to be. You know, you look at the innings played by Malik, you look at the bowlers. It's going to be interesting. Really interesting. Here we go.
Flicks it around the corner. Man out there, so it'll just be the single. Yeah, they're already celebrating, jumping up and down. They know it's all but done. They'll get another victory, the Comilla Victorians. They'll continue on their merry way. With this victory, well, they're nearly assured of a place in the top 4. Despair for the Chittagong Vikings. They'll be absolutely distraught with this result. After last night where they won by 10 wickets, to come and have to endure this. It's going to be heartbreaking, but there it is, it's done! What a victory! It went right to the wire, spoilt only really by a no ball in that last over, otherwise it could have got very interesting at the end. But Shoaib Malik, he's marshalled it beautifully, never panicked under pressure, knew exactly what he wanted to achieve, and they've done it easily. This is the 6th time the chasing side has won at Chittagong out of 8 of the games played here. And that just tells a story. This pitch later on, maybe with a bit of dew, gets better for batting. Take nothing away though from the fact that they were under the pump, under some pressure, the Comilla Victorians. And they've managed to get home and win another game.
Well, you got a feel for the captain there. It was that close. But I tell you what, I'm not sure I can be watching these kind of games for much longer. We've got a whole heap of them to come, but excitement personified. It's just unbelievable cricket again. Well played from all of the players. No matter what you did, it gave us some great excitement, Alistair.
Regardless of the result, regardless of the home side losing out, maybe a few disappointed fans in this home crowd, the spectacle has been brilliant. The advertisement for cricket, domestic franchise cricket, This is exactly how it should be. A full house here in Chittagong. A brilliant game, nail-biting game to end our stay here in Chittagong. Couldn't ask for better.
This was the final blow, the full toss, and I think it carried for 6, you know. Yes, it did. Not that it means that much, the 6, but it means a heck of a lot to these blokes. Look at the captain, Shah Malik, take a bow. Ala Kapali, nice to see the two of them, old hands, and nice to see that it all ends well.
There's my man of the match, I reckon. Shoaib Malik, 34 of 23 deliveries, bowled his 4 overs as well for 27. I think that finishing the game in the way that he did, marshalling the troops home, is exactly what was required from the Comilla Victorians perspective. 35 for Imran Casey, played really well. 37 from Ahmed Shahzad. But in the end, Shoaib Malik was the difference between the two sides. He tried valiantly, did Muhammad Amir, 2 for 22. 1 for Tuscan, 1 also for Bilawal Bhatti. And Tilakaratne Dilshan bowling 2 overs and taking 1 for 11.